Hello, my name is Daniel Larsson and I'm heading up the Care by Volvo marketing activities. Care by Volvo is a new way of accessing a car. You can access it through flexible subscription, fixed subscription, or you can outright buy it online. Since subscription is something new on the market, one of the key things that we had to overcome was the awareness of what is a subscription and what does it entail. The car buying journey is somewhat different than most e-commerce journeys in general, so we had to understand how we actually build on the data available to actually funnel them through the purchase funnel. That is one of the key benefits that Precis actually built together with us.
Hello, I'm Federico Marogna and I work as a team lead and data advisor at Precis. The main challenge of this collaboration has to be the length of the user journey. People tend to take a long time to decide on whether or not they want a car and how they want to access it, and we had to make sure to tap into the right moments of this journey with the right media, the format, the messaging and the placement, all this connected to drive the user down the funnel until the final action. It is a bit of a cliche in this business, but data does not speak by itself. We don't just look at numbers on tables, but instead, together with the Volvo team, we connect data with actual business impact.
I'm Mickey Cavonius. I work as a department head at Precisdigital in Stockholm, and I'm also the project lead for our collaboration with Volvo Cars. To understand this complicated journey, we had to create a comprehensive map of every conversion point, small or large, and link these signals to our overall picture of performance at every stage of the funnel. This then enabled us to see where we were missing or losing customers and allowed for us to create benchmarks together with Volvo and adjusting our messaging based on that real-time analysis. The main factor in defining the success of this collaboration has been the way that we've been able to integrate all the different areas of digital marketing. I think often in digital marketing, the different areas are very siloed, which leads to having countering incentives and objectives, and therefore, working with a sort of negative impact overall. From the very get-go, we've been able to really integrate all areas from data, analytics, creative, and media buying to one common objective and working as one team across both Precis and Volvo, which has enabled us to be very agile in decision making, planning and activation.
Since the contact point for our consumers is online, it seemed natural to have a partner that is strong in the online space, so that's why it's very natural that we chose Precis to go with. And one of the most important things is that we have built for scale and also being able to act quickly with high speed when launching campaigns in different markets at the same time.
My name is Emily Överdal and I'm heading up the content and creative optimizations for Volvo Cars. Care by Volvo is a new way of accessing a car. You can either choose a car subscription with a fixed or flex subscription, or you can buy the car outright. So it's really choosing the car that fits your needs without being tied down. The challenges that we were facing were that we were launching both a new service to the market, and we were also trying to explain what was included within that service. So we have double the challenges, you could say. So Precis helped us with creating the baseline in terms of communication and really making sure that we understood what was working for what consumers, so creating the key selling points, or the USPs, so to say. Once we had that, we could start elaborating and testing on those USPs to create sort of the next stage of that communication.
So there's a common mistake often made in advertising that we were really keen on avoiding with Care by Volvo. What brands often do is that they assume that their target audience is going to be the same as their existing customer base. Now this creates a negative loop of assumptions where messaging, creative, and even targeting within platforms is tailored towards that specific audience. So in our work with Care by Volvo, we set out to really challenge this way of thinking, keeping our audience brackets wide and allowing for creative through visuals and messaging to steer the targeting within the platforms. By testing different variations of these, we found that we could gain more traction within both female and younger audiences, challenging some of the more traditional assumptions about the audiences within the automotive space.
My name is Emma Wang, and I work as a strategist in Precis. In this Volvo collaboration, I work in a combination of creative and media. Specifically, in this collaboration, we've been driving our client creative maturity in engineering tailored creative solutions for different type of audiences, as well as different touch points in the user journey, making sure that each of the creative asset really speaks to the unique strengths of digital channels.
And where we are in this stage now is that we're building unique narratives for unique target audiences. So I think the expertise that Precis have is building or unifying content and paid, and having that set up as a one joint team and working as an extension of our team, really. What I'm particularly proud of is how we managed to merge the content and the paid aspects and the media aspects of it, and really working as one united team. Always building on insights, and have sort of viewed creative reviews and creative learnings not only from a thought perspective, but really using data as a guiding star to take the next step and to evaluate performance metrics from also content perspective. So it's been a pure joy working with Precis.